Today we're going to watch some analog horror. And if you don't know what analog horror is, it's like horror movies, except it's like emergency broadcasts. Like when the government disrupts your movie session or something, I don't know. And yeah. So I'm going to be watching the analog horror until I get scared. We might be here for a long time. I don't get scared. Oh, use headphones for better experience. I'm wearing headphones, so you guys should too.
This message is issued by the Emergency Coordination Center. Please listen closely and follow the instructions that follow.
Okay.
This is not a drill. We are currently responding to an active threat situation at Dinoland Family Adventure Park involving an extremely dangerous aquatic predator that has been confirmed to mimic human voices for hunting purposes.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right, or did I say dino? A dinosaur?
For those of you just tuning in, I'm Marcus Webb, your Emergency Coordination Officer for the Tri-County region. I've been doing this job for 15 years, and I can tell you with complete certainty that what we're dealing with today is unlike anything in our standard response protocols.
Mark? I forgot his name already. Whatever your name is, do you want an award for doing this for 5 years? Like, sure, yeah, all that, but like, you want a prize? You want a present? Because you're not getting one.
Over the past 72 hours, we've received multiple reports from the Dinoland facility regarding what park management initially classified as equipment malfunctions in their Riverside Adventure Boat tour. What we now know is that these incidents represent coordinated predatory behavior from a creature that should not, by any reasonable understanding of biology, be capable of the hunting strategies we've observed. The first incident was reported on Monday morning at approximately 9:15 a.m. A family of 4 from Millerville had boarded the Riverside Adventure Boat Tour, which is essentially a 15-minute automated ride through Dinoland's recreated wetlands area. The two...
Okay. Stop saying Dina! It's Dinah! If I'm going to listen to this for like 2 hours, is this all Dinoland? This is just Dinoland. Let's watch some other analog horror. Okay. Whatever you do, Jump scare. Okay, that didn't count. Because you just can't put up a jump scare and expect me to not get jump scared.
In this message, please stay calm. If you are currently showing any other facial expression besides frozen...
Wait, can you rewind? I didn't hear anything.
If you are receiving this message, please stay calm. If you are currently showing any other facial expression besides from smiling, stop immediately. You must immediately change your facial expression into smiling.
You heard them, everyone. Change your facial expression into smiling. Yay!
There are anomalies in your area. It is determined that they will attack anyone who is not smiling or showing any form of happiness. It appears that smiling or showing any joy will confuse the anomalies into thinking you are one of them. If the person is not smiling, they will be violently terminated. The anomaly...
Okay. Let's stop smiling in 3, 2, 1. Nothing happened. I'm not smiling. What a bunch of things. This is lying. Okay.
Please travel in herds and have split attacks in your area. Whatever you do not show any other emotions or facial expressions like sadness, fear, envy,
Possessed.
One of my friends had also written in his diary about this. It started 5 days ago. Those 5 days of disaster. I always tried to stay positive, and I loved smiling and expressing my emotions. But ever since these joy monsters appeared, smiling signals suffering, devastation, and fear. I remember 2 nights ago, when I was still doing everything I could to keep smiling, like watching funny videos, I couldn't keep up the smiling. So I decided to get a knife and cut into my own cheeks. The pain felt equivalent to smiling by myself.
What?
Until suddenly, an anomaly broke into my house. It was 9:36. I ran to the source of the noise. Then I saw the creature. It was a deadly, stretched.
Okay. In horror movies, do you want to know why no one ever survives? The person is just walking, right? And then your first thought is to go upstairs where there's no safety or way to get out. And the second, you hear a sound from the basement. And you think to investigate it unarmed and alone? Like, at least grab a weapon if you're going to be this stupid. Like,
Grotesque, inconformate creature, standing still in the middle of the hallway. I kept smiling. I wanted to stop so badly, but my sliced cheeks were preventing me from doing that. The creature thought that I was one of them, so luckily, it finally left. I couldn't sleep that night. At this point, I could only express one facial expression. Smiling. I may look happy, but I am not behind this smile. I'm suffering, both physically and mentally. That next night, I woke up at exactly 4:49 a.m. when I was tired, scared, hopeless, and still smiling. I rubbed my eyes in tiredness, when suddenly I saw the creature standing in my bedroom doorway, staring at me, smiling. It was watching, not like just watching, but stalking and observing, like it's waiting for me to lose the last drop of stamina I had left, and stop smiling, and attack. Its neck twitched, before it approached me, looked at me directly with its blood-red, monstrous eyes of joy. It scared me so badly to the point I just couldn't smile anymore, and I let
smile, do you want to die? Like, I know this is animal horror, but everybody starts smiling before the entity gets to you.
go. While it felt so good letting go of this expression, the monster didn't tolerate it. It attacked me, and I was rapidly bleeding out. I don't have much time left. To anyone who is hearing this, remember, these monsters will seek out anyone who is not smiling or appearing to be one of them. Whatever you do, don't stop smiling. But if you don't, your motivated corpse will.
Okay. In the beginning, and a few seconds ago,
Will seek out anyone who is not smiling or appearing to be one of them. Whatever you do, don't stop smiling. But if you don't,
wake up, or you're just gonna jump scare? Like, what am I watching? How are you expecting me not to get jump scared? Okay, new rule. Jump scares don't count. If I get scared from a jump scare, that doesn't count. I have to get scared by the actual story. Okay. That was not scary at all. Okay, this one looks good.
Stop what you are doing. Do not look up from this screen. Tell me, when did you last count the rooms in your house? Not the rooms you use, not the rooms you remember, the actual rooms. You have not done this recently. We know.
Okay, I have not. I don't think I've ever counted the rooms. But let me see. We have my brother's room, my room, the kitchen. Wait, is it counting? Yeah. The living room, the playroom, my parents' room, and the bathroom. So I think it's 7, I would say.
That is why we are broadcasting. This is an emergency public information release from the Office of Anomaly Safety, Division of Residential Containment, Sub-Bureau 7, Classification Level, Conditional Public. You are receiving this broadcast because your residential zone has returned a positive reading on the Spatial Recursion Index. This means that within the last 72 hours, at least one structure in your immediate vicinity has begun generating what OS documentation refers to as a null room, designated internally as Anomaly Class 9 Pale. A null room is not constructed, it is not renovated, it does not appear on any deed, blueprint, or permit. It arrives. Current containment models suggest null rooms form in response to prolonged emotional stagnation within a structure. Grief, dissociation, repetitive routine, sustained past what OAS models call the threshold of noticing. When inhabitants stop truly observing their environment, the environment begins to fill the gap. The null room does not want to be found. Standard predictive manifestation data indicates it will position itself behind a wall you face every day, behind the basement door. Inside the space beneath the stairs you have stopped thinking about. You will not notice it until it is ready for you to.
Okay. One thing. My basement, it's not in my house. It's outside. Like, you go outside, and, you go to the right a little bit, and then you, turn. You will see it. It's as clear as day. And that is not connected to my house, so I don't know what this rubbish is. What is this?
Want to tell you about the Westing family. Martin and Claire Westing.
What a name. The Westing family. What a name.
2 daughters, Arlo, age 9, and Simone, age 6, residing in a single-family home in residential zone 11C. The Westings were, by every measurable metric, unremarkable. On the morning of March 4th, Claire Westing noted in her personal journal, recovered during post-event documentation, that the upstairs hallway felt longer than usual. She did not act on this. She made coffee. She drove the girls to school. She came home. She did not come back out. Martin Westing returned that evening and found the house in full light. Dinner on the stove. Found no sign of Claire. He found, at the end of the upstairs hallway, between the linen closet and his daughter's bedroom, a door he did not recognize. It was painted the same color as the wall. The handle was the same brushed nickel as every other handle in the house. It had always been there, and it had never been there, and Martin Westing,
What? Do my ears deceive me? Or did it just say, it has always been there, and it has never been there? Do my ears deceive me? Let's rewind.
It had always been there, and it had never been there.
Like, what? What? It has always been there, and it had never been there. This ain't how grammar works, buddy. It's either it's always been there or never been there. Which one are you gonna choose?
And Martin Westing, because he was a man who trusted what he recognized, opened it. OAS response.
You opened it? You opened it. You opened it. Worst mistake of your life.
Units arrived 11 minutes later, following a neighbor's report of a sound like someone folding something large. Responding officers located Martin Westing inside the knoll. He was alive. We cannot, within the parameters of this broadcast, describe the geometry of his position. We will note that the room was 4 feet wide and 4 feet long. We will note that Martin Westing is 6 feet, 1 inch tall. We will note that he was not found standing. His wife was not found. Arlo and Simone Westing were retrieved from school. Standard family reunification protocols were initiated. The entity reunited with the Westing children was responsive, familiar, and warm. OA.
Okay, so this room of yours is 4 inches. Martin is 6. My theory is, you know when you're in a room, well, scratch that. When you're in a room and you're sitting against the wall, and your legs are out or something, that's probably how I see it as the position, but I'm no investigator, so I can't do it. Not that I can't do it, but I can't classify the unclassified information.
S does not currently have a comment on whether it was Claire Westing. If you believe a null room has manifested in your structure, the OAS advises the following Class 9 Pale Encounter Protocol. 1. Walk every room in your home. Count them aloud. If your count differs from your memory of the count, do not recount. Trust the new number. Leave the discrepancy alone. 2. If you find a door you do not recognize, do not touch the handle. Face the door. Say the following phrase clearly and without affect. I see you. I am not ready. Repeat this exactly 3 times. Not 2, not 4. The room responds to precision. 3. Do not look for the room by smell. Report.
Okay, I laughed because I see you. It's one of my signature phrases. I don't know if I used it, but it's just so funny how it said, I see you.
Reports indicate the null room produces an odor described as a place someone used to sleep. If you detect this smell, you are too close. Move toward natural light immediately. 4. Under no circumstances attempt to photograph or measure the room. The room remembers being measured. This constitutes an invitation. 5. If a family member enters the null room and returns, observe them for 48 hours before resuming normal contact. Pay close attention to the following. Whether they blink in synchrony with ambient sound rather than reflex. Whether they ask questions they already know the answer to, not as conversation, but as cataloging. When they think you are not watching, their face goes somewhere else entirely. The OAS assures you, most people return as themselves. Office of Anomaly Safety thanks you for your attention to this matter. Remember, the room does not want you afraid. It wants you curious. Keep your counts accurate. Trust what you recognize. And should you find a door, we hope you remember which phrase to say.
Okay, I'm going to go check if there are 7 rooms. I'll be right back, everyone, because I'm actually kind of curious. BRB. Good news, everyone. Good news. There is still 7 rooms in my house. Yeah. What else should we watch?
If you are
This guy, I'm gonna subscribe. I'm just gonna subscribe. Just will. You can tell me if I should watch one of these, but I'm gonna find out which one I want to do. There's a man in my attic. The man in my attic. What is this? What is this rubbish?
This message is issued by the Emergency Coordination Center. Please listen closely and follow the instructions. This is not a drill. We are broadcasting an urgent public safety warning regarding an emergent and rapidly spreading domestic anomaly. There is a presence in many of your homes, specifically within your attic spaces, and it knows you. It knows your name. Over the past 72 hours, beginning late Monday night in the quiet suburban districts of Harmony Creek and spreading outwards across multiple counties, our emergency services and local authorities have been inundated with an unprecedented volume of highly unusual reports. Initially, these were dismissed as isolated incidents, creaking floorboards, unexplained drafts, or the settling of old homes. However, a distinct and disturbing pattern quickly emerged. Calls consistently referenced activity originating directly above the main living areas, in attics or uninhabited uppermost level.
Okay, this is a bunch of rubbish. Let's find something else. I don't have a goldfish, I have a baby fish. One of my classmates is in this thing. Boring. Okay. Oh, like...
This message.
Okay, I think I already told you this, but my favorite things in the whole world is horror and drama. And it combined, it's even better! Yeah, let's get it.
Messages issued by the Emergency Coordination Center. Please listen closely and follow the instructions. This is not a drill. A new and significant threat has emerged, centered around the appearance of empty school buses. Under no circumstances should you or anyone in your care approach or attempt to board an empty school bus.
Everyone stop. What is this? What is it? I'm actually getting mad. Okay. Let's get here. Okay, wait, are we good?
Over the past week, beginning on the morning of October 18th, reports began filtering into local emergency services.
Let's rewind. I didn't get anything.
Closely and follow the instructions. This is not a drill. A new and significant threat has emerged, centered around the appearance of empty school buses. Under no circumstances should you or anyone in your care approach or attempt to board an empty school bus. Over the past week, beginning on the morning of October 18th,
Well, who's driving the bus? Is it Ghost driving the bus? Like, who is driving this mysterious bus? I need to know. Because, like, this ain't Harry Potter, where you just, like, get the invisible cloak of invisibility, and, you hide. It's not that. Something's up.
reports began filtering into local emergency services, describing an unusual phenomenon. Initially, these were isolated calls from parents concerned about their child.
Okay. Let's try to find something more interesting. Horror. Oh, do not watch alone. Don't watch alone. Okay, I'm watching it alone.
This creepy and mysterious video is old and its origin is unknown. It was recorded by a surveillance camera at night on a street in Brazil. In the footage, a woman is seen riding a bicycle, and suddenly something frightening happens that is difficult to explain.
What? She's flying! She's flying! She's flying! She's flying! She's just flying! She's flying! She's flying! She fell! Wait, woman down! Wait, that's her bike. Where is her? There she goes.
Now just
In accordance with YouTube content guidelines, this woman was not seriously hurt.
quick note for YouTube content guidelines here. No one was injured in this footage. The woman fell behind the pole after the bicycle was pulled several meters upward, then dropped.
I thought that she was flying. Because that would be some crazy stuff right there. If like she was just riding a bike and like it goes in reverse, she's gonna be like flying all that, and like I would, and like we all would want to see that.
When replaying the video, it can be noticed that the bicycle appears as if an invisible rope or an unseen force pulled it to the sky. If you have a logical explanation for what happened, share it with us in the comments.
Okay, I think it's a ghost. It's a ghost. It's a ghost using its ghostly powers to summon the spirits to pull her bike. I don't know what I'm talking about.
A man named Isaac.
Honestly, this isn't even a challenge anymore. It's just for my entertainment. It's just for our entertainment. I'll stop the video when I stop the video. Yeah.
Went with his girlfriend to his aunt's house, who was traveling in order to look after the place and take care of her dog for a few weeks. The house was very old and filled with antiques, but at night, Isaac began hearing strange noises coming from the basement.
Noises?
Guys, this is like really crazy. What's that?
So, like I said earlier, in horror movies, the victims open the door. They open the door where the suspicious sound is coming from, like, and then they call out and make their presence known, like, hello, is anybody there? And then you just expect, and then they just expect the villain to be like, yes, I'm here. Don't mind the British accent, it's just how it works. But like, do you want to die? And they're not even going in with any armor or weapons. They're just going in with their fists and this stupid flashlight and camera. Like, I get that you want to film it for the authorities to come and get you and save you, but let's be honest, no one is going to save you if you're dead. You can't just post the video to the internet. Is the ghost gonna do it? No.
At first, Isaac thought it was just the sound of old wood creaking due to humidity. He also noticed that his aunt had placed surveillance cameras in every corner.
This is boring now. Let's find something better. It can hear you! It can hear you! Puppy Playtime 6. What is this rubbish? There ain't no Puppy Playtime 6. I need to see this. I need to see this. You're just awake. Just awake, ready for the entity to come and eat you. You better get that phone and you better swing it. You better swing it. Yes, your little books are gonna help you. That's when I hear something. Hear something calling your name. No, I'm watch, something's about, the blinds are about to go up, and something's about to be watching him. Watch. My suspicions are correct. Turn the lights on. Turn on the bathroom light. Please. Are you getting any water? Okay. Watch. One of these doors is about to open. One of them is about to open. I'm going to tell you that right now. I told you. Buddy, behind you. The entity is here. It's coming to eat you. It's coming. I'm scared for the kid. I saw an eye. It's there. Run! This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're going into the basement or whatever it is. Without any armor or weapons. Like, this is like, just say goodbye. Oh my god. Are you stupid? The door's about to open. Who was there? We all saw an eye. Don't act surprised. Close the door. These characters are really getting on my nerves. What? Tell me the drama. It's there. Yes. One of these characters. Okay. You had big brain for a second. And now you're just standing, waiting after the door. Okay, your big brain really shrinked in a matter of seconds. Oh no, he's dying. He's crying. Oh no, I feel bad that he's about to get me again. Down the hallway. Oh yeah, it is closed down the hallway. Oh yeah, by the way, I will give the descriptions. Well, I will give the content creators of these videos. I'll put their channel names in the description because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Well, no, I don't think I'm getting copyrighted. I don't want to get in trouble, and I'm too young to deal with that. He's waking up from the dead. He's waking up. Is that a lie? He's in bed. No, he's not. He's not. What? You're scared. You're scared of what you saw. What's down the hallway? Guess that the morning sunlight streaming through the hallway. You're protected by the sunlight. Okay, guys. If there's ever a monster or something like an entity or something, turn on the light. Light is their biggest weakness, and if they still don't, and if they still are there, run. And if they follow, you're cooked. You're cooked. Get to the police station and hide. Yes, that's what to do. But let the sunlight's protecting you. What I always do when I'm staying downstairs, because no one really sleeps downstairs, and I'm terrified of sleeping downstairs by myself. We're not gonna get into that. But anyway, I always turn on the light. The second that I'm in here, I turn on the light so that the sunlight or like the light can protect me. And then don't act like y'all haven't done this before. You turn on the light and then you just sprint up the stairs. Don't act like you haven't done that before, because I see you, I know you've done it, I know you've done it. We all know you've done it. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Is that a door? Or is it a window? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Door window. Guys, let's make a new thing called the door window. It's a... I think they already have that. Wait, I'm not big braining right now. Isn't it like a glass door? I'm so not big brain. Don't come for me. Yes, finally use your brain cells. What's with the music? He's depressed. He's depressed about what he saw that night. Little Timmy saw a little monster, and now he's depressed. It was probably just a dream. It was a dream, buddy. I hope. I'm assuming that those are bullies. I think those are bullies. Or they're his friends. Parts are coming up, so, Nightcrawler.
He must have been out of her.
Elevator woman. No. Just no. Oh, wait. I heard of relaxing car drive. I've heard of relaxing car drive, but I don't know how to put watch it. Let's see what happens. Okay, everyone, if there's a jump scare and I get jump scared, we're ending the video. I hope there's not a jump scare. Cross my fingers. Where did it go? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That little scream. Let's rewind. Seriously, where did it go? Okay, I think I got jump scared. So, bye everyone. Bye. See you when the Odyssey comes out. Bye.